Oh, are we streaming right now? Wow.
We're streaming right now.
Oh, just that. Yeah, we're streaming.
Oh,
and Katie the Human's already here.
What?
What up? Katie, I thought you couldn't make it on Sunday nights. I'm so happy that you're here.
She might be the one that can.
She's probably at youth group or something, and or church, and she's watching it on mute.
And she's so mad.
So she has no idea what we're saying right now.
And she's so mad.
Yeah, she's so mad.
Wow, here before the host this time. I'm killing it. Same.
What's going on my
Matthew
channel?
is just playing with Squetch today. Is that not the thing we're introducing yet?
No, again.
And Hannah Woods is here.
Hannah Woods. I'm gonna like this. I'm the first like.
Wow, Luke is the first like on this video.
Y'all can't even
Y'all
compete.
need to keep up.
Y'all can't even roll with us. Where's the chat? There it is. I gotta do the pop-out chat on my computer because I can never see anything and I look like I'm always looking down at someone's.
Evan, what's up?
Evan! He said, I thought there wasn't going to be a live stream today.
So this is the first day,
day
of our Sunday night live streams, which we're pretty stoked about. Daniel's here. Hey, buddy.
No, we're not.
What up? What up? What up? What up? Oh,
One of us is
Lemonades
not.
here. I thought no one was going to show up today.
I know, we really did.
Honestly, like thinking, I thought everyone said they couldn't come. So then now I'm really excited.
I was hoping that nobody would.
So that you can just play with your Squetch in peace.
Matthew wants to play with his Squetch in peace.
Where's the other Squetch? It's over there. This is just this smells like strawberries.
It's really slimy and it sticks to everything.
Yeah.
What up? What up? What up? Katie,
That's right, Katie the
Katie
Human.
loyalty.
MVP.
Right there.
You guys, what's new in your world? How's your Sundays? What's going on today? What time is it for everybody? I guess I don't even know what time zones you guys are in. Sunday, Ellis now? Yeah. We have rehearsals starting tomorrow for Newsies, and so we will be in rehearsals every night of the week.
Tuesday nights for sure, but
Yeah.
every night of the week.
Every night of the week. So,
Hopi!
so
Katie's
we will be doing them on Sunday nights from now on for the duration of the show,
Katie's
which is
our
like 2 months.
loyal Hufflepuff. She's
Yeah.
obligated.
Wow, same. I am.
She's obligated to be loyal. I'm shook. Actually, it's because of people like you that we can keep doing this and feel good about it. I love it. Ooh, that's awesome, Evan. That sounds
I'm
so
jealous.
much fun. I really would like to see that. I love that franchise, but I have only watched the first, I think, 3, and the third one was just so crazy that I was like,
I think I'm done.
I'm done. But then the first one has always been legendary,
I like
so
that.
epic for its time and just
What?
really great. So I've heard good
No, I
things
just
about
wanted to add
Bumblebee
Switch to
being
your
a little
Switch.
more realistic and also Haley
This looks so
Steinfeld
cool.
doing
Like
an
the right here,
awesome
it's
job,
like shaped.
which
With
I
it sliding down.
am super proud of her.
But it
and
always
I
looks
love
faster
her.
than I think it will. Sorry, Luke. This
Today was
is
Stress
awesome.
Sunday, but I got a designer leggings at Goodwill. Bless up. Hey, that'll make any day better. TBH.
I love
Goodwill shopping.
I don't shop there very often, but I should more often. I went to the Salvation Army semi recently to get glasses to break for the Toes on
Oh, you mean
video.
like wine glasses or
Yeah,
champagne glasses?
champagne glasses.
Right on. Bless up, Hannah. That's awesome. Katie said the first Transformer came out when she was a youngling and she doesn't remember it at all. Really, if you've watched one, you've watched all of them. So
For the most part.
it probably doesn't really matter. Shia LaBeouf was in it and Megan Fox. That's pretty much
This
all you need
the
to
newest
know.
one I've heard is like a really like
That's
solid.
so cool looking. The new one I've heard.
It looks like ice cream melting.
What's up, Elijah? Welcome.
Hey, buddy. What's up?
What up? What up? What up? What up? Hallie is here.
Hallie made it. How you doing, fam? You good? If anybody's wondering, Matthew is playing with Squetch, so don't
Matthew
worry
is
about
playing the Squetch game with his.
And it
slime.
looks really cool. It intrigues me a lot.
Oh, Hallie takes a test and she's an Enneagram 4. Matthew, you're not alone.
Yep.
Wow, Shuck.
Although, do 4s like to be like recognized as having other 4s around because they're individualists? They don't like to be like other people.
Hey, Ian.
Maybe not. I'm shook. Ian, what's up? Happy New Year.
He's
Thanks
brandishing
so
a
much.
knife. It's Shia LaBeouf.
Oh my gosh, that takes me back to that one lipped up by Tessa Violet, aka Mika Kitty, and she like does
Oh
that
yes,
thing.
it's the zombie one, right?
It's the zombie
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Love
that,
it.
man. It's been a while.
Evan,
I think, did you take all that
you
stuff
are
down?
so welcome. You're too sweet. No, really, we just love to, send you some stuff. If anyone needs stickers, let me
Let us know. We'll get you some. We got plenty.
Some. The only thing is that it costs money to send it in the mail, but I can spare a few cents
Scratch gloves.
for advertising. I'll just put it.
Squetch glove, yeah.
Yeah.
Squish glove.
Running through all
One time I was at work and a guy walked past, and then sometimes when guys from the complex that'll walk past your store, I'll wave at him, but sometimes when you wave at him, you're kind of a long way away, so you put your hand up in the air and you wave. But one time I saluted him, and then my hand was up here for a while because I just saluted him, and then
Sarah, hello,
then Spencer,
welcome.
my coworker, was like, did you just Hail Hitler? I was like, no, I was saluting him. But it was kind of awkward. Do you want to scratch gloves?
You're driving, Hallie. That's fine. I'm glad that you're here and listening. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen on this stream, but you're here for it, just in case something crazy does. Surgical gloves, says Daniel. Do a squetch glove slap.
I did.
He slapped his own face. He didn't slap me though. But it would give him my beard.
Probably wouldn't be very
Right?
satisfying, TBH.
Is it my beard?
Sarah is here. I can't stop staring at the pink hand. I'm uncomfortable.
Did I get any?
It looks so cool. Look how it's dripping,
No, you didn't.
down. That looks so cool.
Oh, no.
You can't even tell in the video.
Oh, did I mess up your scratch?
Do not put that in your beard. I'm shocked.
Oh, it doesn't stretch as good as I was hoping it would.
Doesn't squetch.
It doesn't scratch it out. I'm shocked.
It does hurt a little bit, but it doesn't hurt, but it gets stuck in your arm here. So you have to
Well, so usually what you do is you actually just let it drip in.
I'll let it.
Mr. Newhouse said that somebody found them in Costco because they saw their car in the parking lot and they're with the sticker on it, and we apparently have the only TwinSauce sticker in Tucson. Did they check us out, or did they just come find you?
They're probably so mad.
They're probably like, oh, we just want to go see.
Do not
Where are the
squetch.
new houses? Are they here? I know they're here because I have that
They're like, do
sticker
not
on
scratch
it.
YouTube.
Do not scratch YouTube.
Yeah, do not scratch.
Honestly, that makes me so happy. I think I have two people in Australia who have stickers, and it just makes me thrilled to have my stickers floating around Australia. I don't know. I think Becky has hers on her computer, maybe, but I know Peter has his on his car. So
Yeah.
do not squish.
I had one on my car, but I think it fell off. It started peeling off, so I need to put a new one on probably.
Ian says, "What if that hurts when you pull it off? Will it hurt your arm?"
Look! If I put my finger in it, you can put your fingerprint in it. I mean,
Will it hurt your armpit
hairs? Yeah,
don't put it on your armpit. Will it be wax when you're taking it off?
It doesn't dry. It just. Is
I literally,
still
anytime I've ever
quite
played with that
liquidy.
stuff that when we did it, it was I had to push it back and forth in my hands really fast, make it a ball, because I hated the feeling of it sticking to me.
Once you're committed like Matthew, there's no going back.
Yeah,
you just have to do it. You're kind of in it for the long haul.
You're in it.
Right.
Mariah Roberts.
Mariah is watching, but she's also watching Mamma Mia 2, and it's on mute. So
Let's do the dance, Mariah dance.
Mariah dance.
Yeah, like this.
Okay. So she can see.
Yeah, so she can see without us. Oh yeah, here we
Maybe
go.
there's a bug on his
So
forehead.
peace out.
And
Right.
see if he
Like
has
that.
some of that junk. Excuse you.
Maya's hair. It's not wax. Stop.
There's what I mean.
Oh, that looks cool.
Your hands
Maya. It's gonna hurt your arm hairs, huh?
I should get purple ones and then put it all over my hands and then.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. And then we can make a funny video about Infinity War.
Did you know that Thanos is INTJ?
Who? Like you?
Yes.
Who is?
Wow, I'm shook. Thanos.
Oh, sugar. Maya.
I suppose that Orlando. The stars were by Orlando.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
Like Katy Perry's boyfriend.
Did you see Mariah's?
Or like where Disney World is.
Did you see Mariah?
Yeah, what'd she say?
She said Fernando was playing and Kylie wants to name her daughter Ruby so she can yell like senior Cienfuegos or whatever. Hello. Hello. Text me yours. This might be disturbing. We managed it to the group chat earlier. Yipes. You do it. Huh? I have a cousin that makes different types of slime and puts it in a little plastic container cup and sells it at school. That is brilliant because kids buy this stuff like it's candy. Kids and adults because we now love it.
The Squetch is for real.
The Squetch is real. It's a real addiction. This is so gross.
I love it. I want to get the other one out, but I know I'll just get too wrapped into it and I won't.
Lemony, can you tell your cousin that that's brilliant and that she needs to come up with a business plan and then she should turn it into a multi-million-dollar company? She could do it.
I like.
If she has a really good recipe, hide the recipe and then start selling it like crazy. Become the brand name slime. That's what I'm saying. If you can make it not super sticky, that's ideal.
It's like it's made of glue.
Okay, well, still.
Have you looked at any recipes?
No.
Oh, I have.
Oh. The Endgame trailer, I'm shook. Lemonie's birthday's today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday!
Mariah is on top of it.
Mariah's on top of it. Well, and also Matthew said something about it earlier, but Mariah's comment made me think about it.
Hi, Linda.
Miss Linda.
How are you?
I hope so too. Linda, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
Pull it off, or
no.
How are all your plants doing? How are you doing? First of all, Miss Linda was a lady who used to walk at the pool that I worked at. She'd walk every morning, and we would talk for long, long hours about life. And I just love her so much.
Taking the world by storm. Taking the world by Squetch. So the word Squetch can be used in any as a substitute for any word.
Just,
so you could be
just
squetching.
Squetch it, you know? Just go squetch it.
I think Hannah Woods is a little bit squetched out.
She's a little squetched out right now.
I'd say.
I'd say.
Carissa, my little sister, is shook out because she is no longer impressed with me using the word shook as much as I do. When we were home for Christmas, she was not shook about me saying shook. Or she was shook about me saying shook. Did
you see Katie's comment? About, I can't figure out if I'm more disturbed by the Squetch Club itself or Paul fondling the Squetch Club.
Yeah. Fondle the Squetch.
And Hannah says, Kitty, don't use the word fondle ever again. It's on the same level as...
Holy Squetch.
Holy Squetched.
I'm so squetched out. What Matthew?
Yo. Matthew is literally... This is how you have to get it off. So he's like...
No, I can peel it off. I just like doing this.
But it drips. It drips off.
I'm so scratched out.
Yeah.
I'm so sure.
Don't ever use the word fondling. I love that so much. Also, do you like that me and Luke have now matching perk hats? Except they're not quite matching because mine's an older edition.
Yours
and it's a 5-panel hat. And
yours not, but it's same style.
Same style of hat, and same patch on top. But from our favorite perk, and Matthew got it while he was home, and I actually have a perk shirt on that Matthew got me, and I should show it off in the live stream because I'm so shook about it, and I love it.
You're so squetched out right now?
I'm so squetched about it.
You're so squetched about it.
I squetch it, I'd say.
Oh, good, Linda. I'm glad your plants are doing well. Is your health holding up okay? We miss you. We should come see you.
We say that, but we don't have
time. But we need to make time.
Yeah.
Squetch.
I know where she lives. We can go by and say hi.
Oh, this is my perk shirt. Are you so shook by my perk shirt?
Love you too. Bye. Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Today we went ice skating. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but we had a really good time, and me and Matthew, we had a really good talk on the way there. Do you want to tell this story, Matthew? I think you tell it so much better than I do.
No, I don't know what you're telling.
About what you said about
what you said while we were ice skating.
I just said that I was happy.
No, like you said, it was like a movie moment or something. Like you're like, it's like the nostalgic moment.
I was like,
I don't remember how you said it. It was so
well, he had just gotten all that stuff off your chest about like work and stuff, and
I said maybe it was like the music, maybe it was the music, or maybe it was the lighting, or maybe it was like the time of day, but it was, I just got like very sentimental and happy, and I was like, this is just the best moment.
It was a great moment.
Yeah, and I was shook about it, and I was having such a nice moment too. Where should I peel this off like this?
I was having a great time.
Yeah, we had
Except they switched to the directions, and so I was struggling. This candle is flavored something, I don't know, but it smells like paper to me when you smell it.
Cover your face.
Oh, yep.
It's a little bit blown out.
You
can't even see it. It's blood mandarin and vetiver.
It smells kind of like paper when it's not lit, but when it's lit, it smells like kind of like. What would you say it smells like? I don't think it smells like orange to me, like blood orange. But
I'm not very good at it, at telling those things.
Oh, that smells good. Elijah, you think I don't know that?
Linda, we did go home for the holidays. Our last video we just posted yesterday is of us going home for the holidays. So after this live stream, if you want, you can go over there and watch it. It's just the last video we posted, and it's called "Home for the Holiday" or "Home for what? The Real Story of Christmas Holidays" or something. What did you name it?
Oh, it was the true meaning of Christmas vacation.
The true meaning of Christmas vacation is what it's called, and it's a very cute.
It is cute.
Vlog about our Christmas vacation with all the kids. Candle. The kids are so cute, and we tried to do a Christmas story, but they were not cooperating.
Yeah, we tried to do a puppet play of the Christmas story, and the kids were not about it.
But anyway, yeah, we did go home, and then we got back before New Year's, and then had like a little party here on New Year's, and now we're gearing up to.
I was squelched out.
Matthew was squelched out. Now we're gearing up to getting ready for Newsies, which is the Broadway play. We're going to be practicing for every night, and then the performance will be in March. So we're getting ready for that, and it's very exciting. We're doing well, though.
We're a little frightened. We're not like over. It's just scary.
Did you see Evan say I could smell?
You're squelched out.
I thought I'm squelched out. Yeah.
Oh.
You're up because I'm squelched out.
Warm vanilla sugar scent in my
I'm a
bag.
little bit squelched out by this.
Are you
I'm a little squelched out by that too.
Gear
I feel like
up.
I've got squelch on me, and I don't know why.
How'd you get squelch?
I don't know. I got squelched.
I got squelched by the squelch.
I got squelched by the squelch.
Oh, yo.
Well, are you so shook that we're using the word squelch too much? Steve Rogers. It's the same.
Oh, what day's your birthday? What day of the year?
No, I specifically remember. Your birthday was last year. That's from Tingled. It's not that funny.
It's so funny. This was the right moment. Because I specifically remember that it was last year.
Oh, it's February 26th. Yeah, that'll be in the heat of our
Like we will be. That'll be like right in the throes of
geared up.
We'll be scratched out.
We're gonna all be scratched out.
For that point. What did you say?
I said I'll be in heat.
You'll be in heat. Wow.
Yeah, rehearsals.
You'll be in heat of rehearsals.
Linda, no. We moved downtown. Yes, we live in an apartment in like the a downtowny area of downtown.
The high rises.
High rise area, and then we no longer travel for work. Paul works at a sandwich shop, and I work at a coffee shop, and I'm loving my life. I love going to work every day. It's fantastic. It's something I've never actually experienced.
Do you need help? Getting the sweat off?
And it's great. But yeah, we're having a good time.
You look like
it's
warts.
good.
You look like you got like warts.
Are you squelched out by this?
Yeah, a little squelched.
How many times are we going to say squelched in this live stream? Drinking game. Get your LaCroix.
Oh, is it squelched?
It is the symbiote.
Symbiote. Symbiote.
Oh, you mean like this?
Symbiote. Wow, can't relate. Yeah, it's definitely the first time in my life that that's happened. So,
the symbiote has come?
You just love coffee. Yeah, I do, and I get to work with people who really know a lot about coffee, so I get to learn a lot, and it is so much
Luke
fun.
thought he knew a lot about coffee.
I thought
we both.
I knew a thing or two about coffee. I didn't know anything about coffee, but I now know a lot. But yes, I do love the coffees, and I love the people that come in every day to see me.
Yeah.
Wow, that smelled bad.
Kid even love going to work. Wow, can't relate. Hey, how is your? What do you do? Are you still working at the dog vet place or the kennel place? Well, I could still hear that, and therefore they could still hear that. You pooped?
Yeah.
In your pants?
No.
Just now?
No.
Wow.
Coffee bleh. Daniel. Is that it?
Hey, Chris thought coffee was bleh too.
He did,
And now he drinks it all the time.
And now we turned him on to it.
Do not text. Also, if this doesn't have enough squelch references, it definitely has it.
Matthew, your arm is bald now. Yopes.
I feel like I've got scratch on me.
It is your arm bald. It's not.
Oh, it's a question. Yeah. Yeah, it's a grooming and boarding place. I applied for 2 jobs last week and might be applying for another one. So fingers crossed. Yeah, that sounds.
Katie should just be a photo pass photographer at the Walt Disney World Resort.
There you go. Also, did you know that you can? I guess with Airbnb, Tracy was telling me about this, and I want to look into it more. But if you live in like Florida or anywhere, I guess you could do it anywhere. But you can be hired through Airbnb.
Bye, Evan.
Bye. Have a good day. Have the fun with the movie. And tell us how you like it, but don't tell us anything about it. We won't still be here.
Linda, I'll text you where we work. How's that sound? I'll text you and you can come visit me. It's right across state line into Kansas City, Kansas, but right by downtown. So it'd be a bit of a drive for you to come see me, but I would love for you to come see me.
Good night, Linda.
Katie, I moved 16 hours from home. So.
Yeah, wow, sure. Technically, I'm 10 hours, but.
Oh, sure.
From home.
Oh, yes.
No, but Hope or Maya, I can't remember which one. Maya asked what we learned in church today, if we went. So Luke and I were able to go. Matthew had a work thing, so he couldn't go. But we went, and
it was so good.
It was really good. I'm trying to remember how to like summarize it in like a digestible thing.
So
it was
talking about habits, and because of course what a series to have
at the first of the year.
The first of the year, but he was talking about. There's a lot of things he talked about, but talking about how we depend on things, and I don't know. It's so hard.
It's hard to know because he kind of covered a lot of ground today. But it was so last week was about putting God first in our life. So like with our tithing and with like when you wake up in the morning, right?
First fruits.
Yeah, first fruits and kind of like
get on track for the year, good.
And then today, it's kind of digesting.
Gosh, it was so great, and now I'm like,
I know we had even good conversation about that.
We did. We even talked about it on the way home.
Yeah, I know. And now I'm trying to think back.
Dang it! I should have wrote notes. If I wrote notes, I would remember it, but I didn't. Now it just looks like I'm a heathen that doesn't even listen in church. He was talking about productivity and lining out your priorities for the year.
Yeah, priorities for the year.
Not just in like
what's like when you finish your life and you stand before God. What do you want? What do you tell Him you did with what He gave you? Like with the things He gave you in your life. So like your giftings and like.
He played with scratch on his arm.
Yeah, scratched on his arm.
Matthew, you can tell Jesus that, and he'll be so shook.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm a little bit scratched out, but okay.
Yeah, but he also talked about like with our social media use and like making better choices with like prioritizing different things in your life. So like for me, I set the thing. Yeah, because of church. He didn't say to do that. We just interpreted it that way, and we spend way too much time on it, and specifically Instagram,
really
and not Twitter.
And I think that it's interesting because when talking about this, I don't know, this like talk of priority, and then thinking about it as an internal.
Yeah, thanks.
Talking about priorities, and then looking at because I treat YouTube like a major priority, but I really don't act like I treat it like a priority. Like I come home from work and I don't put my everything into it, and I also haven't really given God everything about the channel. Like I've wanted to be like, what can I do to get clicks, or what can I do to get views? And I'm obviously not taking that to an extreme like
Logan Paul.
Some people like Logan Paul or anybody like that. But I'm also thinking, what can we do that might get a good following? That would be like a good following. Y'all are great, so it doesn't have to do with that. But like I'm always thinking about these monetary things that don't matter and don't matter to Jesus and don't matter to God. And in the long run, it won't matter if I have 1 million subscribers, and it don't matter if I have 5. But in the long run, what does matter is the impact that I can have through this tool. And that's something that I haven't necessarily given to God, and that was one thing that I was thinking about throughout the time, thinking, I want to give this to God and have Him guide what we create.
Right.
But also continue to create and to grow through that. But then allow Him to change what we and mold what we do on this platform. And that doesn't mean we're going to do just Bible study content or anything like that, but just to allow Him to use us in this way and on this platform.
And let it be a ministry. I think that's like a huge thing for me.
Well, and everything we do should be a ministry.
Right. Because God should be first.
Yeah, God should be first. And so It's a hard lesson to learn when you kind of have, and me as somebody who loves to have control and to like control things and to feel like I need control over something, it does help to, it is very difficult, but it's very good for me to relinquish that control and to see who really owns it all. Because I think God owns it all. Yeah. God owns all everything. God owns all my money. God owns everything that I have. Yeah. And I'm just a steward of that thing, those resources, and this, even a steward of this platform and this tool that I'm using. So thank you guys for joining and for being a part of that journey.
Yeah. It's pretty kind of profound week. I'm glad you remembered all that because, like, once you started talking about it, I was like, oh, yeah.
It all came back. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a really good sermon for me. I think specifically in the areas of, like putting God first and, like, the way I use my phone and the way I use social media. And I just know that I don't.
The way I use YouTube, not as a creator, but as a media source. Matthew knows this. And it probably drives me crazy. But I love diving into the depths of the black hole of YouTube and watching things that do not matter. Not matter. And I think at times it's okay to, like, unplug and to watch things like Vine compilations, but or whatever the case may be. But the
amount of time
amount of time that I spend needs to be limited, and it needs to be a priority. That needs to be.
I love when y'all get deep. Get hashtag deep. Excuse me.
I didn't go to church.
I said that already.
Did you see Mariah?
It would be funny to say again.
Oh yeah.
Did you see Mariah? Like, sorry guys, I took a break to dance to Super Trooper. I'm back now.
Wow, sure. I love Super Trooper. I love Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again too.
Brittany Hill. Matthew's playing with Squetch, and he's very squetched out right now. It's squetch is a word we use for everything, but also in this reference, it's used for slime.
But squetch.
But it's very squetchy, and Matthew's trying to pick all the squetch off his.
I'm trying to get all the squetch off my hand. Without getting more on my hand.
Ooh, hopes that the sermon is.
It isn't my fault that my heathen workplace scheduled a brunch with alcohol at it this morning.
Oh no!
I'm so shook.
Yeah,
I'm shook. What heathen?
And I water my presents. I didn't get some of that.
Something's missing. Your present?
Yes.
Oh, you went there? That was a funny joke.
Right, Maya, exactly. And Hope, I want you to expound a little bit. I don't fully understand. So the sermon at Sycamore was about why our church is named Sycamore, which is really cool. So the story about Zacchaeus and how we act as the sycamore tree to others in the body, like lifting them up so they can see Jesus and Jesus can see them. Maybe, just so that they can see Jesus, lifting them up. I'm just guessing here.
Love. Do you guys want to know what the Church of the Four Corners name means? I can tell you. It's pretty easy.
Oh, that's so cool. Hope, what's your spiritual gift?
I'd rather be at the Four Corners than be at church.
What did you say?
Listen to me. I'd rather be at the Four Corners than be at church.
Brittany, how are we ready for rehearsals to start? No. We are.
Yes, yes. Very
I am anticipating. Oh, I forgot to plug my computer in. Just a second.
Yeah, Hope. That makes sense. I get it. Got it. That's awesome.
I honestly, with rehearsals, I'm going back to Brittany's question. I am ready for them. I just wish they would hurry up and get here, which is tomorrow. So, I'm ready.
Yes, Daniel. Conspiracy videos. Same. Such an addiction.
One of my strange addictions for YouTube.
Were gifts and mercy.
Your spiritual... What?
Yeah.
Spiritual gifts?
Yeah.
Mine was dissertation, which I did think is
wrong.
Mine
was hospitality.
And hospitality.
My main one was hospitality.
I feel like dissertation...
What's the story behind COTFC's name? Church of the Four Corners?
I asked if anybody wanted to know.
Yeah.
But no, the name comes from the vision that Peter had when he was right after Jesus had ascended into heaven and he was starting his ministry. Somebody came and asked Peter to come to a Gentile's house. And he said no. And so then he went up to this house, this rooftop that he was staying at, and God gave him a vision of a sheet with four corners that was lowered down out of the sky, full of all the unclean things. And so basically saying that those that were unclean are now clean, and therefore the gospel is no longer just for the Jew, but for the Gentile as well. Right. And so, meaning every broken person, every heathen, it's for the gospel is now for everyone, and so it is basically
showing that it's not just for the Jews anymore; it's for the Gentiles, and it's kind of for the unclean. And that's one of the main stories about our church is that the goal was to be a church for those who have given up on the idea of church, and a lot of the people who have come have been people who have given up or said, I hate the church is just full of hypocrites, and came and actually found Jesus at our church.
Which was really neat. I love those stories.
Yeah, I do too. It's awesome. Were the Golden Globes tonight? Oh my gosh. Yopes. I think you told me that earlier. I had no idea. I usually watch all those things, but I did not know about it.
Sure. I was not that interested this
year. Who won Best Picture?
I am interested to see who won Best Picture, but that's about it. There's...
I have to look it up.
Oh, I wanted to see about. I think Spider-Man was up for some. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was up for some like best animated feature. I'm not sure.
Where's all the winners? Oh, best television series. I don't know. Marvelous Mrs. Mabel. Roma got best director. Awesome. Darren Criss got best performance as an active in a limited series or motion picture.
Darren Criss killing it from his Harry Potter days. I tell you.
AVPM. What up?
What up, Darren Criss? Let's go.
Let's go. Roma was best picture in a foreign language. Christian Bale for Vice.
Wow, shook.
Patricia Clarkson from Sharp Object. I didn't see that. Best screenplay.
Sharp. Was that? Where's that? Did that stream or no? Did it go? Was it in theaters? I don't think I knew anything about Sharp Objects.
It's on HBO.
Okay. It's a show?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shallow by Lady Gaga from A Star Is Born won Best Original Song. Okay. No surprise. Best Original Score went to First Man. I would like to see that one. That looked like a good one. I don't care. Best television series went to The Americans. That makes sense. Into the Spider-Verse got best motion picture for an animated movie.
Hey, I anticipated that actually, but I don't know what it was up against. But I
don't either.
Darren Criss also got.
No, this is looping.
Looping. I was like, what? You got another one?
Yeah, looping. It's not over yet. It's going on right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. Yeah, it's still going.
Yeah, did you know in those big events like that, they have people that are called sitters, and they are just people dressed up sitting outside the room. And as celebrities get their awards, they'll leave a lot of times. They won't stay. And they have fillers that will walk in and sit down in their place. Just to make it look fuller. I just thought that was so interesting when I found that out.
Fuller House.
Yeah, like a Fuller House. Mm-hmm. Like the show?
Yeah.
Well, that's persistent, isn't it?
Talking about spiritual gifts, so.
Oh, Matthew, I have to ask, where'd you get that shirt? I'll tell you why I'm interested on Twitter message later.
My cousin lives in Portland, and we're going to go visit him this spring.
And so he wanted us to be all decked out in our Portland wear.
He came and visited us in October, so we're going to go visit him in
April-ish.
Brittany Hill just texted us. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So I am waiting for this specific look, and it's from what's that from?
Flubber.
That was the one Walt remake, right? Is that one that was the Walt remake that we were talking about the other day, or no? That's
just a remake of the original one.
Oh, okay.
A sequel to the first one, which was in black
gotcha.
and white.
That smells so good.
Wow, shook. We so when we were in Colorado, and I didn't put it in the vlog. I thought we were gonna make it its own video, but it was really it did not work out as good as we were hoping to.
Fail.
But we
it wasn't fail because we failed, because we kind of did fail. But really, we just could not find the right kind of coffee. But we tried.
And Estes Park was not good. But we tried to do Dude Perfect did a coffee tasting where they had one guy who really likes coffee, try all these different kinds of coffee, and he had to rate them in
based
a line
on quality.
Based on quality of just taste.
And he didn't know which ones they were.
Yeah, he was blindfolded, and so we tried it, but with all of us, and my mom did put everything in cups and everything for us.
Portland, Oregon.
But we couldn't. We didn't have a Chemex with us, and we didn't have anything to do anybody to do a pour over. And we went to every coffee shop in Estes Park, and there was not a single place that could do a pour over.
Other than Starbucks, which doesn't count because it's not.
No, it's not a real pour over. So it's not like a.
And we wanted Starbucks to be the one that was like their peak roast.
Their peak roast. So we got all these different kinds of coffee and took them back. And then my favorite one was the one we just made at the house in the kettle. It's like a from Walmart.
Like a Mr. Coffee.
Like a Mr. Coffee. And then...
the only reason though it was your favorite was because it was still hot.
Yeah, everything else was
really
so
hot.
cold.
Everything else was
I don't know
cold.
how they did that. How they kept it warm.
What?
Like in the video that the Dude Perfect did? Because he would have had to known. Unless everything was lukewarm.
Everything might have been that way. I don't know. All I know is I still put McDonald's at the highest, and when I told my boss that, he was like, you're probably right. What kind of coffee did you get from that independent shop? And I said, just one of their blends. He's like, those are terrible. You probably actually did better to just go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wow, I shook.
Yeah. Oh, Oregon. Yeah, Portland, Oregon.
I already said that.
Oh, sorry. Daniel was wondering.
I am so tired. It has been
What do you mean like this?
like a good day. Ooh. A good day, but not like it's just been long. Like this week seems like it's been long. Do you feel like this week has been long?
It's the first day of a week. I just feel like I haven't slept good. What?
It's the last day.
It's technically the first day.
No.
It's Sunday.
No.
Oh.
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
That's a social norm that I don't subscribe to. Weeks that are Mondays.
The worst part of the week starts on Monday for sure.
Except in some other countries, somebody was telling me this is that their work week is from Sunday through Thursday, and then they have Friday, Saturday off instead of Sunday. Which I was like, well,
Hallie made it home. Good. Daniel says there's a Portland in Texas, and I may not live there. Hee hee hee. We won't come stalk you. No worries. But that's awesome. Portland is in Oregon. Well, there's lots of Portlands. There's actually 13 different Portlands. But yeah,
he said that.
This one is Portland, and then in all of like the Adidas thing, can you like get close to the camera kind of? They all have like the different boroughs and things or the different areas of Portland written, or like cool things to do in Portland on the shirt,
which is really cool.
Which is awesome. But this is Portland, Oregon. That sure is.
2019 has been feels like it's been 3 years long, and we haven't even got through the first week. Yep.
I know.
Wow.
I think that's why it feels so weird, because like I worked all week long, but it still felt, I don't know, weird, because like work was off, everything in work was off, and then it was just busy.
I feel like just post holidays.
Good night. Good night, Hope.
Night, Hope. Love you.
Bye.
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 Go next.
Better head into prayer request because you're too tired. Mariah's headed back to Ukraine in May for 7 months. Time to get fundraising.
Oh, yikes.
What up?
That's going to be...
Here.
How long is she going to be there?
I'm going to start my thing. I got to start my thing. Hold on. In the shadow of our Patreon. If you don't know, I'm putting all our prayer requests on Patreon as like a blog post every week. And then I name it whatever prayer request for whatever the date is. Prayer requests for 1/6. Yeah. 1/6.
Is it today the 6th?
It is, indeed.
Guys, it is 60 degrees outside right now.
Which is unnecessary.
Nuts for us right now. But Matthew's mad because he wants snow. But also, we have a potential blizzard happening this next weekend, and I'm excited for it, and so is Matthew. So let's pray for a blizzard. But also, don't pray for a...
Pray that we get 50-foot drifts and we have to stay inside the house.
Yeah. Except for not Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday. Because those are days I need to go to rehearsals. Oh, that's a bummer, Daniel.
Look, I finally got it off.
Wow. That only took the entire
Hallie, we'll
life.
follow you on Instagram. Hold on,
That's crazy how long it takes.
It didn't take that long the other day.
Yeah, no, when you did it, when sitting on the floor over there, even today, it didn't take that long. But you didn't have it so far down on your arm, I don't think, either.
I think I might have stayed on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go into prayer requests, guys. Go ahead and shoot us your prayer requests. I do need to kind of go to. I think I need to go to bed or something. I'm exhausted. But the first prayer request I have is for Mariah Newhouse. She is headed back to Ukraine for 7 months, so she started fundraising. She's been in Fan Nation forever. I actually got to visit her when I was traveling in. Well, not her. I got to visit her family because she was still overseas
in Tucson.
Africa. She was in Africa, but when we were in Tucson, we did a lot of vlogs with them. It was really fun. I was so glad they were there.
Oh, you could pray. I know that you're not probably ready for my prayer request, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Obviously Newsies rehearsals are a big deal for us right now, but I also have I chipped a tooth real bad on about a month ago, and I have a friend who is like in dental school, and she looked at it because I was thinking, I'll just let it go. Like, I mean, it's a chipped tooth. How bad could it be? And she looked at it and she was like, no, you're going to need to go get that figured out, because it's like on one of my grinder teeth, I guess, and it's got a hook in it that comes up and like can cut my tongue, and it's not very comfortable. So I try to chew on my left side right now, but
What was that?
what?
This has been a
This
while.
is like before Christmas.
Adelaide something?
Well, she was over one time right after it happened, and I was like, look at it. So she did, and she was like,
when
you need
Mom
to
saw
go.
it, I was like, go to the dentist.
She's like, go to the dentist
Yeah.
right now. So I'm trying to figure out which dentist to go to.
Never told me about that.
Oh, sorry. It catches on my tongue sometimes, and it hurts.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Hannah. Yeah, you're right. Pennsylvania does have snow, so gear up because it's gonna be cold.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I mean, I don't know yet.
Oh, sorry, Hallie. Yeah, no, you need to get to those doctor's appointments.
Oh, cool, Daniel.
You got that scratch off your arm and all your hair off?
No.
Hallie starts chemo on Wednesday.
Daniel said his friend Caleb is interviewing for TGI Friday tomorrow.
Ooh.
Pray it goes well.
TGI.
Maybe I can figure out this dentist. I need to call the dentist tomorrow.
Not that PTSD is a laughing matter, but last year, whenever I was walking through the airport, the Atlanta airport has a TGI Fridays, and I took a picture of it apparently and sent it to my friend on Snapchat, and I said, more like PTSD Fridays.
That's funny.
Post-traumatic stress disorder Fridays.
Continue with Kitty's job search regarding other jobs as I mentioned earlier. So not sure if I'm going to apply or not. 30 minutes for possibly 6 a.m. shift. So
I like 6 a.m. shifts. Then you're done earlier.
That's true. Right. You're in and out. Easy. What'd you say?
My prayer request is that I would like a job, other career opportunities.
Yeah.
To open up and,
Yes.
and for God to lead and direct in that way.
So Katie, same.
Yeah. Oh, pray for Daniel.
Yeah, his family, his church, just a lot to explain.
We'll be praying. Not so hard.
Katie does not like mornings and does not want to wake up.
Sorry, that's so terrible. That's so sad. I'm sorry you can't see at night. That's really hard. I drive so much at night. That's crazy.
I know.
Especially now, this part of the year
Yeah, where it's like
it gets dark so
all the time.
early.
Like we'll drive to rehearsals in the dark and drive back in the dark.
Yeah, it'll be crazy.
It's gonna be nuts.
That's
Anyway. Anybody else got prayer
Anybody
requests?
else? We can just go ahead and start maybe, and then
Yeah.
Guys-
can pray a general prayer in the beginning.
Yeah. That sounds good. While everybody else is putting in stuff.
I cut my finger with my skates on the way home. I think.
Oh.
Oh yes, that's like a massive cut.
You know they're sharp, man.
Is it bleeding?
No, It's just the skin. You can't see it. It's right there.
Let's let Matthew go ahead and do a general prayer, and then we'll kind of finish up with more specifics.
Hello.
I'm going to embrace it.
Live with it.
Go ahead, Matthew, whenever you're ready. Once you get that switch off.
Yeah.
There it goes. I feel like it's in my fingernail. Yeah.
Hannah Wood said to pray for her family. Parents are talking about going to Pennsylvania this week, and then we still have loads of stuff to get done before.
Oh, actually, we do need to pray for our choreographer Becky. She's not feeling well, and also our the rehearsal space that we'll be working in, the boiler went out, and so we're still gonna have to obviously work on the show in there, but we need to pray for
Katie's teacher, Spanish teacher. Her husband is going to
but we need to pray for heating
today, I think permission
or to get
really cool.
expedited parts for the fixing of it.
Right.
Because I don't want to dance in the cold.
Let's go ahead and start, and then we can keep adding to it as we go, and I'll close.
Go ahead, Matthew, whenever you're ready.
Dear God, we want to lift up everybody who's here and everybody who didn't make it here tonight. Thank you for giving us this friendship together on the internet where we can pray and take everything to you and lift up all of our problems and praises and everything every week. Help everybody here know that they are individuals created in your image, and they are not alone, and they are loved. And wrap your arms around each of them this week. And yeah. You want to go?
Sure. Heavenly Father God, I thank you for today. I do thank you for this community of people that have in this random corner on the internet that are just hanging out on a live stream. I just think that's so much fun, and I'm so thankful for them and their support of us, as well as just be able to come and hang out, and the community that surrounds that. It's just so much fun, and I'm thankful for each and every one that come out and hang out with us. I do just want to thank you for your gift of salvation and for Jesus and for him coming to earth to die for us. I feel like I lose sight of the gospel in my day-to-day life sometimes, and I forget what a sacrifice it was for you to come to earth, to lose, in a sense, heaven, and to come to this place and live a perfect life, but to be hated and tormented and tortured and ended up being killed for my sin, for my punishment. And then you prove you were by rising again. I just am so thankful that you did that for me, and that just gives my life a new perspective every day. Please continue to remind me of that, and to stay focused on you, to give you my life in every area, not just in the areas I want to give you, but in every area. And I just want to thank you for working in my heart, and for being living and active, and giving us your word that is living and active. And I just am so thankful for that. I do want to pray for some of these requests, God. Unless do you want to just take the
Sure,
requests?
I can do the requests.
Sure. You got them all right over there.
I got them all. Oh, hold on. I got some. Hi, Daisy. I got one more. Alrighty. Father God, in this day, I just thank you so much for everybody on this stream. I know everyone said that. I just feel so thankful for this platform and just this community that's come together. I know there's many people who weren't able to make it tonight because of the time change, the date change of the live stream. But God, be able to use this date change for your glory and honor and purpose. And I thank you for that, God. Thank you for what you're doing. I pray for Paul with his tooth, and that's just a really expensive fix, and it's hard to go, and not having dental insurance and things like that are just really, really hard. So I just pray that you will be with him, help him to find a good dentist that's going to be reasonable and just really do a good job and help him out. And I also want to pray for the new houses as they're preparing to send Mariah, their daughter, over to Ukraine for 7 months, the fundraising process and prepping that and just getting ready to go. I just pray that you will be with them and her as she starts that process. I'm so thankful for them and their lives and their ministry. They're in Tucson and just all over, God. Thank you for what you're doing through them and through Mariah. I also want to pray for Daniel as his friend Caleb interviews at TGI Fridays. I pray that goes well, and that if it be your will, that he lands that job with relative ease, that there's no issues, and that he's able to get that. But God, I pray that you'll guide and direct, and if you have a better job for him elsewhere, then that you'll open that door sooner rather than later, so that he can go where you want him to go, where you think he'd thrive. I also want to pray for Hallie, God. She starts chemo again on Wednesday. It's crazy. And then also Starbucks training and all that. I remember doing that, and it was very overwhelming. I just pray that her emotional health will be stable, and that it'll be that you'll really wrap your arms of love and care around her, and be someone that she can lean on the whole time, the whole way through this. I also pray that you'll just heal her of this cancer. We know you are the healer, and you can do crazy, awesome things. And I pray that you'll heal Hallie, and also help her use her story for your glory and honor. It's just such an amazing story of your faith and testament to her. And I just pray that you will continue to be faithful to her in this time. God, I want to pray for Katie. She's looking for a new job, and I just pray that you will really open the right doors for her in the right timing, just to really, really open her opportunities. I just think that would be a great thing for her to be able to find something that's a little more meaningful. Same with Matthew, God. I know that is a huge, huge deal, and I know that it's a place we spend a lot of time during the week. So to be miserable, it's just really, really, really hard. And I just pray that you will really open your doors of opportunity and of grace where you see that they would be the most fit. Just we know that you have them where they are for a reason right now, but we pray that as they continue to look for new opportunities, that you will really open the right doors for them. I also want to pray for Daniel's family and his church right now. There's a lot going on, and you know the whole situation. I don't know it, but I pray that you will continue to bless and keep him as they as whatever the situation is, God, as they go forth. Wrap your arms of love and care and peace around them and the whole situation, God. Thank you for what you're doing there. Turn it, whatever the struggle is, into something beautiful, because we know you can make beauty out of pain. I want to pray for Hannah, as there's a lot of change going on with her family, and there's talk about going to Pennsylvania this week, and there's a lot to do before that can happen. And I just really pray that you'll be with her and her family, God. Just really help them to be really just understanding and understanding of the hardness of whatever the situation is, God. I know that there's some past grandparents, and I just pray that you'll be with that situation, God. I want to thank you so much for just this community of people that you've put on here, God. I know that we've already said that several times, but I am so grateful that you have given us an opportunity to just hang out and share you with these people. And I know that it may seem a little insignificant, but I know that you are using this for your glory, and because of that, I'm so thankful. I pray that you'll continue to bless these live streams and the videos that we produce in the future. Continue to be with us and give us wisdom to know what we should do. This is ultimately your channel, and you speech and debate tournament this week. He needed like 200 judges, and we have like 30, and it starts in 3 days. God, I pray that you'll really open the doors of opportunity there, and that you will provide those judges. We know you can do miraculous and crazy things through in your power. I pray that you'll do that for Shane, and so that he can compete well. I also want to pray for Katie, her former Spanish teacher. Her husband's going to Myanmar, and I think it's on a missions trip. It's a dangerous time to go to Myanmar, but I know that you have a plan, and I'm really, really thankful. As someone who's been to Bangladesh, I know that it can be a very dangerous place to go. I pray that you will really, really, really be with him as they go, and prayerfully share your gospel with those people there. I also want to pray for Daisy. Her friend lost her dad in November. I just really pray that you will be with their family and wrap your arms of peace around them. Thank you so much for what you're doing in each and every one of our lives. And I did scroll, and I got this. So appreciate you guys. Sorry about that.
No, Bridget Real Savannah's here? Wow, sure.
Oh. Because you were asleep.
Yeah, I was practically falling asleep. Luke was praying for so long. Love you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us on this Sunday night. Sorry it was a little shorter. I guess it's almost 10 now, but
everyone was watching. Joshua, Daniel, Bethany, your favorite, Mariah, and Kim were all watching on Mark's account.
Aww.
Perfect. Thanks, guys, for watching. All of our Tucson fam was here. The Tucson Fam Nation. I actually, before we end, short story. We were looking through old videos today on like our popular upload page, and the video of Mariah coming to Kansas City and us choreographing and like dancing.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to apologize to Mariah because I did a terrible job in that video of dancing. I just really didn't do good. Paul killed it, and so did Mariah. It was awesome. But I really was like, oh, that was so fun. And then the whole Newhouse family did
the sign off.
But
that's before we knew you.
That was before we knew you. It's crazy.
That's crazy
how life works.
Yeah.
That's all.
Anyway, thanks for coming out. Sorry, Shane. Yeah, we changed it to Sunday nights because of rehearsals. We should have told you. We never did.
Didn't do anything like
Anyway, so we're signing off right now, but we will see you guys in another live stream next week. Okay, don't die. Goodbye. I'm not gonna come over there, and I guess Luke can do it.